Turns out we're not done yet. Since we're in the holiday spirit, why not give you a bonus segment of more bets? Here's an early line alert for Dolphins-Jets on Black Friday and other notable matchups on Sunday. Jay, what do you like starting with that Black Friday game?
So I like your New York Jets, Connor, under 14.5 points. That line feels 14 points too high. Tim Boyle, in his career, he has 3 touchdown passes, 9 interceptions, 5.1 yards per attempt. None of those are very good. Now he goes up against the Dolphins defense with Jalen Ramsey back. I think might kind of finish the season as an elite defense. With that pass rush, Ramsey's completely changed their defensive outlook, and now Vic Fangio gets this time to prepare for Tim Boyle. I think the Jets are in trouble, and I don't think they get to 15.
Yeah, Matthew, what do you?
I like that bet quite a bit, by the way. Over the last month, the Miami Dolphins are the 4th best scoring defense in the NFL. Boyle is bad. I don't think people realize just how bad.
He's who people think Nathan Peterman is.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's exactly right. I mean, just to your point about like how many interceptions, there's a bet for the game over 2.5 turnovers for the game in a total, which I kind of really like that one. But my best bet, I'm going under longest completion for Tim Boyle, 29.5.
Yeah, that's
in his entire career, he's completed a pass for 30 yards or more twice. He's only got 2 completions of 30 yards or more in his entire career. He hasn't played that much, but still, I think he's going to be under pressure. I think there's a chance he gets benched at halftime. And when he is out there, if you look at like his yards per attempt in college or the few games he's played, he is a check down machine, Connor Rogers. So give me the under on 29.5. The only way he gets there is if Breece Hall catches one and runs for 28 yards.
Like he did against the Giants. You need a miracle play, basically.
But I think the Dolphins will be aware of that.
Right.
Vic Fangio, one of the best. He brings a lot of pressure. I think they'll be looking for that.
But I do think he can capitalize on those checkdowns. Breece Hall over 3.5 receptions. I'll take it. Listen, if Tim Boyle understands anything, it's just dump the ball off to Breece. We've already seen him do that a little bit in the very limited time he got against the Bills. This is not a very high bar for Breece to clear, and he's going to be a vocal point of a struggling passing attack. Let's move over to Sunday, though, Jay. What are you looking ahead to on that day?
So my favorite line of all these games is Buffalo plus 3.5 at Philadelphia. I think I'm very concerned about Jalen Hurts and just the way he looked. He should have looked better coming off the bye with that extra week, but he looked worse than he did against Dallas the game prior. So he just looks statuesque in the pocket, doesn't have his quickness, still wearing the knee brace. Now he only, after that game, which was so physical, so intense, he only gets 6 days, and now Josh Allen is coming into town. Allen, I think, really turned things around against the Jets. That offense looks explosive. Now they go up against a leaky Eagles pass defense. Here's the other thing. Eagles can't keep getting away with this. They cannot keep getting away with this. They should have lost to Dallas from 1st and 5 of the 6. They should have lost to Kansas City by double digits. They should have lost to the Commanders if they'd gone for 2. They could have lost the second Commanders game as well. And they've gotten through in other games too. So I think that finally the reckoning is coming and Josh Allen gets it done. Bills need this game for the playoffs. If they lose this, they go to 6-6.
Yeah.
They're in huge trouble. I think that they play like their season is on the line, and the Eagles have a bit of a letdown after that Monday night game.
I like that call quite a bit. I like that bet. I was shocked when I saw this line, but the Steelers-Bengals game, the line is 34.5. And I get it. Pickett's look brutal. Joe Burrow's out for the year, but they fired their offensive coordinator, the Steelers did. Matt Canada is no longer there. I do think the Steelers offense takes a bit of a leap up. Understand that over the past 4 weeks, the Bengals are the 2nd worst pass defense in the NFL. They're also a bottom 10 scoring defense as well. Teams have been able to move the ball against Cincinnati. I do think they'll get a lift from not having Canada there. The offense will play better. And yes, I get it. No Joe Burrow, but I thought Jake Browning looked fine. Again, it's a long week. He's had 10 days to prepare for a Steelers defense that, by the way, is 23rd against the pass over the last 4 weeks. Even though Jake Browning isn't Joe Burrow, he still has Jamar Chase. We expect to get T. Higgins back. They've got weapons on offense, Mixon and Boyd as well. So 34.5 just strikes me as way too low for 2 offenses that aren't great, but should be competent both against, defenses that you can move the ball against.
Yep. What I like there too is that, one, Steelers don't have a great rushing defense. Joe Mixon has looked really good the past few weeks. He's looked more explosive. And then secondly, with a guy like Browning, I think what is just so key there is that the Bengals have guys who can do work after the catch. He doesn't need to be throwing 40-yard bombs in perfect stride to Jamar Chase. He can just be hitting him on slant routes, and Jamar Chase can take it a long way. But what do you like, Connor?
This might be the saddest game of the week. Some would call it the Drake May Bowl, the Giants and the Patriots.
Yeah.
The Giants are 3.5-point underdogs, and I get it. People will go, well, it's Tommy DeVito. We don't even know who's playing quarterback for the Patriots in this game, and New England's favored by more than a field goal in this one. And DeVito, at least they let him throw last week, and he had a couple of touchdowns. And the Giants' defense will absolutely fight against New England offense that has a lot of question marks outside of the running backs. I like the Giants to at least cover in that one.
I like that too.
I like that too.
All right,
enough.
a lot of matchups on deck. We got Thanksgiving games, Black Friday game, and, of course, a Sunday slate. Enjoyed, everybody, and good luck with your bets.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotoWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest RotoWorld fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.